let's get started. Three of Pentacles. This talks about Three of Pentacles reversed. This is your card at the bottom of the deck. It's the overall energy for the month. This talks about the need to kind of scale back. In your love life, scale back. And this is also, it doesn't mean cut people out of your life. It can mean, but it just means recognize there's all this stuff that's all this energy that's gonna be going on, and try not to be so reactionary to it. Okay, just let it filter out through time. We have the Devil card reversed. So yeah, if there are people or kind of addictive, maybe for example, like somebody that's in your life that is, there's addictions with drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, sex. Okay, if there's somebody in your life that it's a very overly sexual, like addictive sexual type of chemistry, that's going to be lessening, or you're going to be cutting that person out of your life. All right, they are not going to like it. We have the Moon reversed. Okay, you or they could be making this decision, but the other person is not going to like it, because when we have the Moon reversed, this is an extremely deceitful and manipulative energy. Okay, things are not as they seem. There's stuff going on under the surface. You can't believe everything you hear and see and feel when you're dealing with these types of energies. So it's almost as if one person's scaling back and the other person does not like it. And again, scaling back, the Chariot, not moving forward, making a decision to not move forward, or at least really, really slow things down. And again, making a decision. Two of Swords, Aquarius, this is you. You will be making a decision. It will be quick. Okay? You might realize, the Star reversed, that this relationship is not good for you. This is a card of belief and faith and hope and healing. Reversed, loss of faith, loss of belief, or realizing that this is a relationship that is damaging. Okay, this is not a healing, warm, inviting energy. This could be something that could be damaging. And I normally don't say the word damaging with the Star reversed, but when we're talking about the Moon reversed, the Devil reversed, yeah, this could be damaging. So in an effort, Aquarius, to regain the confidence and kind of regain your power for yourself, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. This relationship may have been making you feel like this. So the world sees you like this. You should be seeing yourself like this, but you feel like this in this relationship. So what is your response? Cutting that out to regain this confident feeling that you normally have. People are going to be upset, okay? And you know what? I just did Capricorn's reading, and they had this card in the exact same place. So there's not this cutting out, or this slowing down, or this decision is impacting everybody. This decision's causing someone to basically become manipulative and crazy. It's hurtful. They're doing this because they're hurting. One. Two, if this is them and this is you, they're doing this is causing you to hurt. Stay up all night realizing that you're going to really miss them. Okay, but it's probably for the best. Okay, you know that this situation, ending this situation, is for the best, for your own emotional, mental, like, clarity. But look at what happens. As you're realizing this, cutting one thing out, there seems to be another person coming right back in, maybe multiple people. The Knight of Wands, a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, charging directly towards you. It's like they see you and they're feeling what's going on in your life, and they're like, hey, they're going to be your cheerleader, your champion of recovery. And then we have this Knight of Cups. So again, this is the card of Pisces. This doesn't mean that this is a Pisces doing this, but it could be a water sign. They could be reacting to this ending, this decision, this cutting out of somebody. They could be reacting by coming back in and making initiations and love offers. But it doesn't mean that they are doing it. Somebody else could be also. You may have several suitors. Well, the key for you, Aquarius, is scale back. What I like about this card and these cards is you are scaling back. You're trying to take care of yourself and do what's best for you. You're scaling back on all the effort And what happens when you do that, it allows people to come towards you. And that's exactly what's happening. Interesting, interesting. Clarifying messages for Aquarius. Clarifying messages for Aquarius love life. Oops. Yeah, you're definitely cutting something out for the better. You're definitely leaving. They're definitely not going to like it. You may be acting, this is like a crazy person. They're going crazy because they're so emotional. Like they're trying to fix it. Okay, this could be you acting like this. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands, so you're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel super overwhelmed by all of their action because they're taking action. They don't like it. They're being manipulative. They're going to act crazy. There is an ending. Somebody walked away, okay? Whew. Aquarius. I think the only really amazingly good reading that I did that was like, oh, you're actually going to really have love is Cancers. Like everybody's readings was like this, so don't think I'm targeting you. Like everybody had readings where there's just crazy stuff going on. In response to this decision that you're going to be making, Aquarius, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is a card of realizing that there's good stuff here. And because there's this ending and possible new beginnings, this is you realizing that there's good stuff here, but you're not saying there's good stuff here in the relationship. I want to work on the relationship. I want to keep working on it. This is you saying, I have good stuff to offer. I am going to keep going and I'm going to keep developing what I have to offer for somebody. Okay. Based on all these cards that are around here, this is not you saying or them saying they want to work on the relationship. Yeah, they're saying it, but they're acting like a crazy person. You're saying, I have good stuff to offer. I'm worthwhile. Okay. I need to get rid of this negative energy so I can allow positive energy to come in. So you're scaling back. You're still bombarded. You're still feeling browbeaten, but you're scaling back. Just like that Three of Pentacles reversed, you're scaling back. You're taking stuff off your plate in an effort to try to heal. You're recognizing the need for that. And how you're doing that, you're taking, like going on a hiatus. Mentally, you're going on a hiatus to sort out your thoughts. You might be silent for a while. You might take a break from hanging out with all your friends and everything for a while, but you're going on this like mental journey for the purpose of regaining this confidence that you have and belief in your own thoughts. This person was really affecting you. And it sucks because they may have really been affecting you in a interestingly good way, because sexual, like having that crazy sexual attraction to somebody, or where there's this bond. Right? It doesn't have to be sexual, but there's this chemical bond between you two. But if you step out and look at the actual relationship, it's not really that good, even though you feel so connected to them. It's really hard to walk away from those types of karmic relationships. So you're leaving, you're taking time to really sort out your thoughts and kind of step back and look at it from a third-party perspective. Time spent with friends. You're going to do this, scale back, spend some time alone, realizing your worth. You're going to do that, and then you're going to really start celebrating. You're going to have something to celebrate because you're going to realize, yeah, that was a good decision, because they're acting nuts. I am dodging a bullet here. Okay. Now again, if you're cross-watching or whatever, this could be, the Aquarius could be acting like this. It doesn't necessarily have to be your partner. These energies go both ways. So there could be this celebratory happiness, like, I'm dodging a bullet here. Yeah. Endings. You're ending something. Somebody's walking away. Someone's acting crazy. But again, enter this fiery energy. Maybe you meet this person during these celebrations out with friends. Okay? And they know about it. It's almost like they know, because they're like charging forward, like, I'm good for you. I'm going to make this work. This person is rational. This person is determined. This person is positive. This person is willing to work things out, not in a crazy way, in a rational way, in a way where they're saying, hey, I will take accountability for my side of the relationship as long as you do too. Okay? They're always focusing on win-win. This person's focusing on, I don't want to lose this because they're the love of my life, and I'm going to start acting crazy because I feel like I can't go on without them. Negative energy, positive energy. Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. When the Ace of Swords reversed, there might be a lack of clarity. On some level, you might get confused, because it can be confusing when this person is saying all these right things and you don't realize that they're being manipulative. It can get confusing. So focus on trying to get clarity. You might also just be confused because maybe there's two actual really good people that you're trying to decide between. Okay? Very different personalities, but good people. Plus this person's trying to be in there. So it might just be a little bit confusing, but just be aware. I mean, let the Mercury retrograde pass in September. Get through these eclipses. Don't make any final rash decisions to fully start something new, although I can't really say that because I feel like people are going to be doing that all over the place. That's part of these two eclipses, is getting something out so something can come in, and it comes in fast. Okay. High level advice and guidance messages for Aquarius. Yeah, again, back to the Seven of Pentacles and scaling back. Don't throw yourself into work. Like, you really actually need to take a break from things to sort your thoughts, because they're not going to be clear. The High Priestess reversed. Again, this is the cycles of the moon. These are the eclipses too. You're not going to feel in tune with your intuition. You're going to be confused. You're not going to have this heightened state of like this antenna radar that you normally have, Aquarius, because you're really good at that. Not like a Pisces intuition, but you're right next to Pisces in the zodiac wheel. So you have a lot of that intuition that the Pisces has, but you're going to be losing touch with it. So the key is, you've got to take this break. You've got to scale back. You've got to regain that intuitive nature that you have in order to think clearly, because it's going to be messy this month. Okay? Don't focus on the final outcome. Don't focus on this Ten of Pentacles reversed as an advice card is saying, one, this relationship that you're cutting out, it's good you're cutting it out because it wasn't going to end in a good situation. Two, Eight of Pentacles, scaling back on work. Scaling back. Don't throw yourself into work. You actually, and I know I just said this, but you really do need to slow down and take a break, to allow your mind to settle. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Well, that was your reading. Again, I think the only super positive reading that I did was for Cancers. So don't think that this is like crazy energy this month. Roll with the punches. Make some decisions. Be forward looking. Take some break. Calm down, get your mind settled, walk away when you feel like you need to walk away, which you're good at doing anyway, so I don't feel like you're going to have any issues with that. And then just be excited, because there's going to be some new positive energies coming in at the end of the month after we get through that second eclipse. Okay? All right, thanks so much, Aquarius. Bye.